Hey.
We are back for another day at the chicken garden. We're trying to figure out a new plaster mix today.
Yeah, new plaster.
Because this one has to come off. It did not work.
Are we taking this one off, or are we just moving?
I'm gonna be taking it off, but not today.
Okay.
Like I've already started chipping it away, but that will take too much time. So we're just gonna move to the next section, our next test spot.
Yeah, that one totally didn't work yesterday.
No.
At all.
Not even close.
No, it's probably the worst one.
Yep. For sure. So, I have a new mix recipe.
Okay, what's the new mix?
Well, it is.
You got it written down. This sounds complicated.
1 5-gallon bucket of our sifted soil.
Okay.
1/4 of a 5-gallon bucket of clay sifted.
Okay.
2 double handfuls of manure. The stuff I already sifted. Double handfuls, babe.
I double hand.
Yeah, this looks like an inappropriate thing that you're doing right there. 1 shovel of Portland cement.
2
gallons of water.
Okay.
The order in which you should put these in the mixer.
Oh my
Water
gosh.
and Portland cement. Then clay. Then the manure. Then our soil. You're in charge.
I just heard words there, so I'm gonna look at this here now.
So you weren't listening to me.
There's just a lot of instruction here. A whole lot of instruction. It's a little more complicated than our normal setup.
Okay, you want to get started?
Sure. Yes, I do.
It used to seem so clear, laid out in black and white. No cause to ever fear, no need for compromise. The questions on my mind, the things I couldn't say. It used to feel so real inside this desperate heart, a joy no one could steal, a strong and steady start. The questions on my mind, the things I couldn't say. When I'm calling out your name, is anyone listening? When I've lost the words to say, is anyone listening? Just a little bit, just a little bit closer. Can I find my way back to you? It used to look so right, dressed up and figured out. No place to run and hide, no room to ever doubt. These questions on my mind, the things I couldn't say. When I'm calling out your name, is anyone listening? When I've lost the words to say, is anyone listening? Just a little bit, just a little bit closer. Can I find my way back to you?
So you think this is...
Babe,
Yeah.
I think this is the one. I think it's gonna work. But I also said that so many other times.
It looks like ginger cookie dough.
It feels like my ginger molasses cookie dough.
Well, that can't be a bad thing.
It's a good sign, right?
This is the winner right here.
If that actually works out, that'll be perfect.
And then when we're done, we'll make ginger molasses cookie.
Yeah.
Chocolate chips and memories, coffee and homemade cookies, they make me feel at home. Father, brother, mother dear, you're so far but feel right here no matter how far I go. There's love inside.
not the mix.
What?
It's already cracking. So that if it's cracking, it's too much clay or not enough sand. So back to square one.
What is a mistake? What is a mistake? One's crowned for an action, another burnt at the stake. What is a mistake? Say, what is a mistake? One's crowned for an action, another burnt at the stake.
I'm gonna go with my gut instinct. We're gonna go back to the original 8-to-1, but add in some fiber, which is the horse manure. See if that works.
Took me by surprise again and again. How could I be wrong? Never wanted to admit the fall, that I wasn't strong. Never know how fast and sudden, but then I do. This time what I'm learning, my friend, feels so new. And you teach me how to let go, and truly, girl, you teach me how to let go. And truly, girl, truly, girl, truly, girl, truly, girl, truly, girl, so many thoughts like a disease I don't have, but try to cure. Expectations never took me anywhere in life as a rule. But still this urge for closeness, so I broke the rules that I set. This time I guess as always it's not different. And you teach me how to let go, and truly, girl, you teach me how to let go. And truly, girl, truly, girl,
Hey babe,
Yeah,
this could be the one.
this could maybe be the one.
I've always liked this mix of the 8-to-1. So maybe with the addition of the horse manure acting as fiber, maybe that will help.
I am starting to wonder if maybe we're sifting it too fine.
Yeah, I think the next batch we need to sift only through 1/4-inch hardware cloth and not the window screen. And just see if that helps. And it would be less work.
That's true.
So we're gonna keep an eye on this for a few minutes. I'm going to probably sponge it
Yeah.
and cover it up
Okay.
so that it dries slow.
And then we'll come back.
And then we'll
later.
come back after the coffee shop
Oh.
and see what the damage is. I have high hopes, babe.
Okay.
Welcome back to Tiny Shiny Tuesday. Today we get to introduce you to a company called Little Donkey Andy.
If you work outside a lot, especially in the desert, it can be hard to find a good long sleeve shirt that doesn't look like your grandpa's fishing shirt or doesn't cost a small fortune. We've been in the desert for a while, and we've also for a while been trying to find this combination. And it's proven tricky because if we're going to buy shirts to work in as a family, there's a lot of us, so we can't spend a ton of money on these shirts, but we also don't want to look like dorks. And we want to be like good shirts that aren't super expensive but look kind of decent.
Also, UV protection and breathability is super important for us here in the desert.
Yeah, so you went on a quest and you bought all the shirts from Amazon, just trying out different things, and you finally settled on Little Donkey Andy.
I did. So I did buy Adela and I some shirts to try out, and we ended up loving them. So I actually reached out and asked if we could collaborate.
So yes, it's a fun company name. I didn't understand what was being shipped to us.
I actually love the name. It sounds like something that we would make up.
Yeah, it does. It does. But their whole thing is cost-effective, functional outdoor clothing, which is kind of exactly what we were looking for. Now, they make a ton of stuff, but today we're just going to talk about the UV-protected air hole shirt.
Air hole shirt.
Which is what I got on right here.
Such an air hole. Let's get nerdy and talk about a few of the tech specs.
Okay, so first, quick drying technology. So the fabric, it wicks the moisture, helps things dry out quickly, which is good because we sweat a lot. Second, they have that UV protection that's built into like the core filament of the garment, which is pretty cool. UVA and UVB.
We're fully protected. Babe.
Fully protected.
They're also super stretchy. The fabric stretches 4 ways. Yeah, 4. Which is great for like hiking and biking, but also for building a homestead from the ground up, making a chicken garden, homestead chores,
earthbagging,
so many things.
Solar paneling, I mean everything.
Yeah.
All the things.
We do like to stretch 4 ways. Guys, this shirt is full of air holes.
Yes, when they weave it, and we can get a close-up on it, but there's actually like little holes integrated into different layers, and that helps evaporate the moisture from your body.
And make it super breathable.
Now, like we mentioned, we had already bought a few of these shirts, and so many people had asked about them in the comments. We reached out to Little Donkey Andy and we're like, hey, do you want to send us a few more? We can talk about it. And so they did. So if you want your own quick-drying, UV-protected, reasonably priced clothing that actually looks decent, Little Donkey Andy is running a 35% off sale until the end of July.
Make sure you head over to littledonkeyandy.com and get yours today.
Let it all go. Close your tired eyes. Sleep for a little while. Just put your guitar down. Down and it's okay. Play it safe. Your mistakes, let them all go. Your broken dreams, your high hopes. Love, so delicate. Life is sometimes strange. Sometimes it takes a big rain to feel the sun again. Sometimes it takes a big rain. Sometimes it takes a big rain. Silence. highs, your heavy low. You made it through another day. You're surely on your way. Just put your guitar down, down and it's okay.
Alright, we made it back from the coffee shop. So now I'm up here at the garden and I'm going to see if things cracked. I'm really nervous to look under this, but I just gotta do it. That could be fixed with a sponge. But that is the only crack I see. Can this be right? Is this right? Is this real? Oh my gosh, guys. There's no cracks on this side. None on the top. Except this one, but that could be fixed too. Right there. Alright, so I gotta find the sponge and go over it again. We're just gonna cover that back up. I'm gonna go turn the water on, give this a quick spray, and check it in a couple more hours. Alright, it's been a couple more hours since the last time I sponged it, so let's take a look and see what's under here. Oh, I'm gonna flip you around so you can see. I don't see any cracks. I don't see any cracks. Okay, this is really good. What did you see? Did you get it? What is it? Come on, bud. Let's go. So far on today's mix, it's looking really good. However, it's looked good before on other mixes. And then we come back the next morning and it's like a river.
Or even like it looks good the next morning,
Like
but
a
it's...
I said it's like a river?
I don't understand
It's
that
very
reference.
cracked. Like a river. I don't know. Lake bed.
Oh, like a dry lake bed. Okay.
Yeah.
That's not a river, though.
Shh.
It's a lake bed.
Okay. It's really cracked. So we're trying to lower our expectations until we see it tomorrow. We're going to keep it wet. I want to keep it covered overnight and see what happens.
Yeah, because, I mean, it's looking really, really good.
It looks real good.
I can't get excited about it yet.
I
I can't let myself go
I'm a
there.
little bit excited, but I feel like I might get crushed tomorrow.
Yeah, like a dry lake bed.
Like a river. Okay, so I don't know what's going to happen next because it all depends on how this works out.
If this doesn't work, we still have some ideas. Some mixes that we're going to try. So, either way.
Is there anything else you want to say?
Either, I don't know.
Is there anything you want to say, babe?
All I was trying to say is if this works, cool, we're going to get this thing done. If it doesn't work, we still have...
If it doesn't work, I'm going to go buy 100 pounds of stucco and spray it on in 3 days and be done. It's all an experiment.
So really what we're saying is everything's up in the air right now.
Yep.
As per usual.
Yep.
Even more so than usual.
So you guys will find out what we do the next time when we
see
do.
you. Because we don't know what we're doing. And you don't know what we're doing.
We don't know when we'll be back. And you don't know when we'll be back.
We're all in the same boat in the same dry lake bed.
In the same river.
Is that it?
You want to go float
We're wrapping
on?
it?
Do you want to go float on? Do you want to go float down the lake?
We've lost it. We've lost the thread.
Okay, ready? We'll see you.
Next time.
I think it's tomorrow. Can we say tomorrow?
No.
What?
I don't know that it will be.
I'm going to say it anyway. Ready?
We'll have both.
Okay, we'll see you tomorrow.
Tomorrow's